Sophia mentioned names.
No.
Then what did she say these terrible crimes involved?
This is becoming difficult.
I just purchased $20,000 worth of scruples. Now talk to me.
She talked about love. But surely you know, whatever your religion, that feelings, wishes in themselves are not sinful. Being in love is not a sin.
The way I wanted him was... Oh, Father, it was a torture to me. I couldn't concentrate on work. I couldn't sleep through the night without him. I'd plan what to say the next time I saw him, what to wear, how he'd look at me, and I'd turn every sentence that he'd said to me over and over in my head until I found some hidden meaning that always meant the same thing. It meant how much he loved me, and of course, why shouldn't he love me?
Are you married to him now?
No, Father. I did hope to be, but I wasn't. But I had physical relations with him many times.
I see.
But I never will again.
And you do feel remorse?
No. I feel hatred.
The man left you?
No. I left him when I found out accidentally. He never told me that he was married.
Blind.
Apparently the man had one enemy in particular.
Yes.
There had been a rivalry between their two families for generations. She had arranged to meet this second man by accident.
Her ex-husband, C.C. Catwell. They were married on March 15th, 9 days after she came to you.
Which is why she came to me. And this second man was married too?
Was separated, now he's divorced.
And what? You also had carnal relations with him?
No, I did that. No, I did something much worse, Father. I made him fall in love with me.
People don't fall in love against their will.
The only way they do fall in love. And I made him fall in love with me. I stayed in his home, in a guest house on his estate. I cooked his meals. I took his child for a walk in the park and spent hours looking at him as though my eyes were full of things I dared not say. Which was true. You see, I never told him how I'd met the postman every day, and I'd take letters from him from his ex-wife, and I'd burn them. Or I never told him that I'd look for his letters to her, that his secretary put on his desk in the morning, and I'd burn them too. And I also never told him about the time when she called and I pretended to her that I was lying next to him asleep. I never told him that the man he despised most in his life only a few weeks ago was my lover.
There's still time for you to stop this marriage if you know what you've done is wrong.
I can't.
Why not? Are you in love with this man after all?
And maybe, yes. Against my will, I suppose. There were only two things I thought I wanted from him, and the first was to see my lover's face when he heard whom I was going to marry.
And did you?
Oh, yes. Oh, I certainly did. Oh, he was shocked and hurt, and I'm ashamed to say I found it gratifying.
And what was the second thing?
That man Sophia wanted to hurt. Her lover is my husband. Did you know that?
Suspected.
Well, then stop putting me through hell. I don't want to hear what they did together, how they felt.
You can take your money back if you like, Mrs. Lockwood. It might do us both good if we stop right here, right now.
Oh, no, I'm sure there's more. Go